Hello, and welcome aboard WhalePod to another episode of Xenoblade Chronicles 3. I am your host, Whale, and in today's video, we are going to be finishing the hero quest we started last time. I currently only have one healer in the party because I highly suspect the hero we are going to need to team up with to complete this quest is going to be a healer. And that healer is continuing Lanz's journey through the Medic Gunner class. Noah is set to Ogre. Mio is set to Guardian Commander. Uni is finishing her journey through Sword Fighter. Tyon is geared up in Zephyr. Senna has finally unlocked Flash Fencer. In fact, all of the 6 main party members now have the access to both Flash Fencer and Guardian Commander thanks to the boosted class experience gain from overkilling those unique monsters and elites in chain attacks. Zeon's still with us, but he's likely going to need to be switched out for our new hero in this quest. Now, let's get into it. We are outside Colony Gamma, our first instance of a Agnian colony. Now let's proceed.
Wait here. I'll go ahead and tell everyone. No, Kyrie, just wait. Hey guys, Mio's come back. Tyon and Senna too. Welcome back.
We were so worried about you guys.
Good job sticking it out, Senna. We were pretty sure you were dead.
Foots, why'd you have to be so snarky about everything?
All of you. I'm so glad you're okay.
Mio, it's been so long.
Wait, are those actual tears? Uni?
Snuff it, you big dummy.
Oh, there you are, Teach.
Mio, Senna, Tyon. It's wonderful to see you again.
I'm truly sorry, Commander Teach. We never meant to...
The details can wait till later. I'm sure you'd appreciate a rest, no? I imagine getting here was by no means a simple task. Am I right?
Yes. We appreciate your concern.
And as for our visitors here, we can make our introductions later. Well then.
He was kind of strange. Quiet, but I could feel something threatening in him.
Yeah, are you sure about this? He didn't even question us.
Perhaps he's already worked it out. Decided we're not hostile.
Well, no one's attacked us, which is more than we can say for pretty much every other time.
Mimi, once we're rested up, how about we tour the colony?
Good idea. I want to see how everyone's doing.
And we can show the Kavesi folks around while we're at it.
Much obliged. We are just visitors after all.
I want to have a chat with the soldiers too. There are a couple of things I'm curious to know.
So this is your old colony, Mio. Let's see what kind of place it is. Good to add more names.
Teach at least seems to be a bit more level-headed than the folks back at Colony 9 and Xeon, at least on the surface. Don't know about deep down yet. Hi, Mio. Do you need something? Kyrie, while we were away, nothing strange happened, did it? Not that I can think of. Just training as normal and... Oh, actually, something happened. A monster showed up. Monster? What? So apparently this monster showed up at the site where you vanished. The frontliners sent word, but we lost contact right after that. And because you vanished as well, everyone just kind of assumed whatever it was had got you. Even just remembering it freaks me out all over again. Oh, but you're back safe and sound, so I guess there was no monster at all. Right, yes. At least not that we saw. Right, I'm so glad. A monster. Surely it couldn't be. Info acquired. Colony Gamma lately, 1 of 3. Lieutenant Zakir. Ha, naturally as soon as you get back you want to see what's going on. Then let's cut to the chase. Has anyone else come back besides us? I'm afraid not, just you. The soldiers who are on the front line, they're still MIA. I see. That whole operation was riddled with weird stuff, though. I asked the commander for the particulars, but it's all classified. He couldn't say. Don't suppose you know anything about it, Tyon? Sorry, no. The Allied soldiers who attacked us. All missing. Fates unknown. What if it's, like, hacked? If they... Ugh.
Good to add more names.
Any other named individuals to talk to around here, or just the quest ones? Gamma Commissary.
What to buy?
Iron Temple Guard, we've seen that before. Armored Lining, boosts ether defense by 10%. That is multiplicative, not additive. Extends topple duration by 15%. Boosts damage dealt by 20% for the first 30 seconds of the battle on the wind leg frame. Oh, White Bell is what boosts topple duration. Vibrant Arming. Boosts damage dealt by 10% when HP is at 90% or higher. That seems interesting. We'll pick one up. We have plenty of money from the auto sale. Looks like for now the only ones on the map are the 3 for the information. Lieutenant Foots. The Gamma Staging Yard. Whoa, if it isn't Mio, Tyon, and Little Senna. Wow, watch your tone. Why am I the only one you're rude to? Forget about that. How about facing me in a little mock combat? Recently, all we're doing is standing by, so I'm getting soft. Stand by is an important duty, don't complain. Don't patronize me. I want to go to the front for once. Want to rack up some points in combat, maybe become a commander one day. Like, why the snuff are they still treating us like reserves? As if this were the time for it. Now that we lost most of our experienced personnel, there's only us left to do what needs doing. Huh? You lost them? That's right, vanished without a trace. We've got all the information we need.
Good to add more names.
Now we need to head to the canteen. There will be another discussion in there that I accidentally picked up off camera. We will not be discussing that yet, because that is irrelevant to the quest.
We could do with some food.
We'll order some food as well. See if there's anything we can teach Banana. Meat and veggie leclati. Enemy gold boost 20%.
Delicious.
Seems pretty similar to the board of fare available on Colony 4. Stringy wingy veggie laclati.
So that's a new recipe then.
Now we will discuss Colony Gamma lately over Fog and Annihilation. That one doesn't have any sort of exclamation mark, so I assume it's just going to be bonus experience.
Could you all come round for a second?
Looks like our friends are doing just fine, Mimi.
Seems so.
Still, there's a lot fewer soldiers here than I expected.
A lot of the soldiers employed on that mission haven't come back yet. No one knows what became of them.
The mission where we became Ouroboros, yeah?
I dare say that's the one.
Sorry. Should have kept my mouth shut.
No, you didn't do anything wrong, Uni.
All the soldiers left in the colony are newbies, with no combat experience. Right now they've been ordered to stand by as a reserve force, far from the front lines.
A good thing, too. That's what saved Kari and others' lives. Plus, they didn't get to learn the truth about us and the world. But...
Ugh. It doesn't sit well with me to pretend like everything's fine, though.
Mio, would you mind talking to this commander of yours, Teach?
about what?
Everything. Tell him thanks for taking us in, no questions asked.
Now look, I know I said he was trustworthy, but...
No, Noah's right. I was planning on telling him everything anyway, and if we're gonna talk, we may as well lay it all out sooner than later. We can't just expect people to trust us while we hide the truth like this.
Yeah, makes more sense than staying and hiding.
Right.
The commander will understand, I know it. He's crazy harsh, but crazy fair, too.
Harsh? He didn't look it.
sometimes ignorance is bliss.
Thank every god that has a name that was voiced. I try to get a voice going for each of the main characters, but sometimes they're not that consistent, and I know I'm not consistent when it comes to the NPCs. But I do my best, and I hope you guys all appreciate that. Hey, Teach.
Ah, how is everything? If you still need to rest, then...
Commander, there's something else I'd like to discuss with you.
Of course, you don't look like you've come to just deliver a report. Then, shall we relocate? That should be more convenient for you.
Yes, that would be helpful, thank you.
Ah, yes. I know a good place nearby. Let's talk there.
What?
Commander, please. We don't need to go there.
It has a beautiful view, and a particular peacefulness about it.
How lovely! I'd love to see it.
This is bad. This is all going south.
It's just a change of place. I don't get what the problem is.
We'll regret this.
I'd rather not delay, but unfortunately I have some work left to do here. Wait for me next to the training ground. I'll meet you as soon as I can.
Very well. We'll see you there.
They were outstanding soldiers. I'd go so far as to say they were the pride of Agnes. So, now they're traitors. People are mysteries. You can never really understand them. Don't you agree? But I'm the commander. I can't let my personal feelings get in the way of my duty. I will deal with them. You can leave the matter with me. We can't afford to ignore anything that might do our very world harm.
And there's the catch. The interesting thing about Teach is Teach's bit of sub-race of human is a bit of a enigma in this world, as at the end of Xenoblade Chronicles 2, that particular subspecies was very critically endangered.
Sorry to have kept you waiting. So, shall we head out?
Yeah. So is this good place of yours far?
I'd say reasonably near. But the road is poorly maintained and slopes a lot. It might not be an easy journey.
Oh, great. Now I'm totally sold.
It all depends on how you walk it. Once you get the hang of it, it's just like strolling through a field of flowers. If you don't mind, I can explain on the way.
Well, in that case,
Sounds great.
If it's reasonably close by.
We'd better get ready.
Teach has temporarily joined the party. Guess his nickname is what his in-game name is called.
Place you were talking about. I can hardly spoil the surprise now, can I? Trust me, it'll be worth the wait.
Alright. If it's worth the wait, it can wait long enough for me to, rob you blind.
I'll follow you.
on it.
Or rob you right in front of your face. Container!
Wonder what's inside.
Let's see. Okay, no emblem on this one. Some of the other ones we found have had the Nopon Caravan insignia on it. Those ones are the ones I think have the Nopon coins. And let's quickly check. Okay, yes, my suspicion was correct. Teach is a healer. Gamma backway discovered.
Whoa, got a rare doodah right here.
Huh? This is new.
Upper Melnas Pass. Let's try Teach out in battle.
Stay on your toes.
I'm the one you want.
This is what
Butterfly flame.
Give us a leg up.
Perfect time.
Don't quite have the cancel timings locked for
Butterfly flame.
Ogre yet.
You might appreciate this.
Perfect time.
Don't you look away from me.
Ever the paragon, Mia. White flame.
Things are building up.
Sometimes brute force is the answer.
Alright. Now it's my time. Almost.
I'd say we were moving in sync, right, Tyon?
So Teach in the mix, we did have our double healer, like I like. This time we're going triple attacker over triple defender. Having each an ogre, a flash fencer, and a sword fighter in the party.
They say time flies like an arrow.
Let's see if we can... Oh, that husk is surrounded by Ropples. We are going to avoid unnecessary combat and keep going to our goal.
Watch your step. Right. This is where it gets real. First, imagine a stake. The stake is hammered into the ground so deep that it becomes one with the earth. Now take that feeling, and that's how you're going to take each step. Your feet are the stakes in this case.
Oh, I guess No, I don't get it.
That's all you need to know for now. You'll pick the rest up as you go.
I've inherited a traversal skill from Teach, screen walking. You can now walk up certain slopes without sliding. Scree walking, this is a traversal skill that Teach taught the party. It lets you move up certain slopes without sliding down. Thank you, redundant tutorials.
Keep that up, everyone. You've all good heads on your shoulders.
Kavesi troops.
First term level stuff for us. Looks like a pretty rare specimen.
Zinnia Blance. Unfortunately, they won't have Zinnia's battle theme.
Here we go, guys.
Let's give him the usual, Noah. No,
Make this quick. I'm the one you want. You're a lifesaver. Keep your attack focused.
Reinforcements. Hey!
I'm the one you want. You're a lifesaver. Wait! Butterfly blade. I'm the one you want. Appreciate it. I have him. Divine protection. You might appreciate this. You're a lifesaver.
Power of Furborn.
I'm more the heat is on to punch your lights out. We can do this.
I can feel
Out
it
of
in
the
my
way.
bones. What?
Why? I still have work to do. I'll have you up
Don't
and out
look away
in no
from me.
time. Ever the paragon, Neo. Dark
No
runner.
flash. Overclock Rexter.
Days. Here and now.
Okay, this is a front attack.
Got all the healing you need right here. Appreciate it. Wait.
Ooh, Teach must have a burst start.
I'm the one you want. Appreciate it. Hammerhead. Well within combat.
Hey, that feels pretty good.
Great work, fella. Deflect it.
Furious blast.
I need you, Mia.
Nothing short of brilliant, Timo. Right.
Divine protection.
The power of Furborn.
I'm more than strong enough to punch your lights out. You. Divine protection. Slap. Dark banner.
Giant.
And
Got it all figured out. Can't move. Too easy. Come on.
cancel the interlink.
What you get.
If only you didn't charge off on your own.
Maybe now Teach will believe us. We've beaten up Kavesi on his watch. You've got to get through these Blant.
Here we go, guys.
I'll follow your lead.
These guys appear to be sound-based detection.
Good going, Uni. Butterfly blade. White Sun. Divine protection. Butterfly blade. Big impact. Wide slap. Here and now. Dark banner. Divine protection. Hammerhead. You might appreciate this.
Wow, thanks.
Gemini. Power ring. Butterfly blade. Cannon ball. White Sun. Divine protection. Pressure drop. That was over way too soon.
Hear that, Noah? Lance wants something a bit meatier.
Now let's see if we can't skirt the rest of these guys now that we've gotten that one out of our path. Our destination is through these skeeters.
Go, guys.
I'll follow your lead. Eyes over here.
You're the one you want. Thanks. White Sun. Power ring.
Falcon.
Furious butterfly blade.
Crop. Impact. Air slash.
Divine protection. We have the advantage in this fight. Gemini. Strike.
That was spectacular.
And I was the MVP. You're
The
not
skeeters are out of the way. The coast should be clear.
Are we there yet?
About halfway now. Not long to go.
We have very different ideas of what not long means.
Come on, people. This is why you need to lift more weights.
Senna, You know you can't hone your endurance just by lifting weights.
Oh, are you sure?
The key to training is working the whole body rather than focusing too much on any one exercise. I'm sure it's not a problem now, but keep it up and you'll wear yourself out.
Oh, wow, I see.
Not good, though. I believe I already taught you this in the past.
I'm sorry.
Look at you, all calm and cool.
Indeed, because I train properly.
This is harder than I expected.
I said we'd regret this.
The commander is also the colony's instructor, after all. He seems mild-mannered enough at first glance. But new recruits are terrified of him. They'd rather face a battle than his wrath.
Tyon? Are you okay?
You shouldn't slack off on your training, just because you've seen real battle. Whether you live or die on the battlefield is determined by how you face it. That's where it ends. Excuse me. I didn't mean to lecture.
You never change, Commander.
Ah, don't embarrass me.
You really do come across as an instructor.
I'll take that as a compliment.
It's pretty unusual for a commander to be an instructor as well, though.
Probably. In my case, well, there's a lot going on.
What do you mean by that?
Just what I said. Anyway, break time's over. Let's crack on.
Don't say that.
Memory serves.
I definitely think there's a certain colonel from Xenoblade Chronicles who would enjoy punching lands right about now.
Fight with focus.
I practically know this one by heart.
Make this quick. A pleasure to watch. Butterfly blade.
What? Don't you look away from me. Knew you had it in you, Mini. Right.
Day. Cannonball.
Get that daze up.
Crusher. Hammerhead. Wide. Furious blast. Gemini. Runner. Strike.
Cross. Noble taunt.
We have to do it.
I'm gathering momentum.
We can do better yet.
Disrupt the field.
Here and now. Butterfly blade. Divine protection.
Right. Hit 'em over and over.
You might appreciate it. We're unstoppable with you around, Senna.
I'm the girl with the gall.
Oh, we can now run up that... I just realized we can now run up that desert slope.
Not far now. Perseverance, people. There's still plenty of mystery in the world.
First introduction to a secret area. I believe that's the first one we've seen.
Ooh, that looks valuable.
Oops. They found us.
Glory.
Eyes over here.
Thanks. Big
Cross.
impact.
Falcon.
Butterfly
Resisted the blowdown, unfortunate.
Nothing short of brilliant, Deep.
Towering. Divine protection.
No slash.
Butterfly blade. Here and now. Hammerhead. Glory.
Noble taunt.
Wide.
Cross.
Divine
Hey, this looks
protection.
pretty good. Senna. Love to see it. Falcon. Woo. Right slash.
Furious
Disrupt the field. Right. Hit 'em over and over.
I'll have to
Don't
get
you
on
look
your
away
level.
from me. Things are building up.
Time to end this. Got all the healing you need right here.
My power flows free.
We can do better yet.
Come after me, and that's what you get.
I guess not everybody had Flash Fencer yet. Uni just got it.
In that container.
Wonder what's inside.
Pretty sure everyone should have it unlocked now, though. Now that we've gotten the container, we will skirt these skeeters and these Mora Mora. and head to what is certainly going to be not a fun time for us as we look out over the remains of Gower Plain.
A rare thing?
This is...
What do you think? A good place, isn't it? It's peaceful, invigorating, a place to quiet your mind. Even the war between Agnes and Keves feels a world away from here, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
I assume you know about the state of Colony Gamma.
Yes, that's actually what I wanted to...
Then I can tell you that you don't have to, Mio.
What do you...
Don't you get it yet? I mean that I'm going to deal with you here and now.
What? But you...
Purging the traitor Ouroboros from our ranks is a matter of the highest priority. I am the commander of Colony Gamma. I cannot shirk this duty. Do you understand?
What? That you lured us out here to do us in? Yeah, I'm up to speed, thanks.
No one in the colony will learn what you are. Understand that the fact I'm not doing this in public is a sign of my respect for you.
But, Commander, wait! Please, just listen!
What would be the point? Words blur truth and lies so easily.
Commander!
Ah, we've got no choice.
Are you prepared? Face your deaths with honor. The time has come. Have conviction.
I knew there was something monk-like about him.
Want to die. Futile.
I'll end it here.
More with that.
Come on, now.
I'll show ya.
Deflected?
Here and now.
No escape.
I'll show ya. What? Furious flash. Here and now. Give it up. Demise. More where that came from. Let me give you a taste.
I'm serious.
But yeah, that staff he's wielding really reminds me of the unique monk weapons from Diablo 2, oh no, 3. The two-handed staves they get.
Eat this.
What?
No escape.
Here and
Just
now.
watch.
I'll show ya. Furious. You won't get away.
I'm serious.
Break. Here and now.
How about this?
Futile.
Just
I'll
watch.
show ya. You won't get away. I'll show ya. Divine protection.
Come on
Furious
now.
flash.
I'm serious.
I should have done more.
I'll get you up in a sec. A fusion of our
You can keep going, can't you, Mia?
Can't stand the ground all day.
I'll show ya. Still have work to do. I'll have you up and at 'em in no time. Did I read things wrong? I'll get you up in a sec.
Come on
Tile,
now.
divine protection. Don't see you.
I was just clearing my head.
I need you, Mio. Stick it to them. Time to win out the big gun.
I thought I was
Furious
unstoppable.
Senna. More where that came from. Senna. Time to win out the big gun. We'll blow you away.
How about this?
You won't get away.
Prepare your...
Spark's sake. We can't take him down and he's just one guy.
I knew he had stamina, but this is...
You too display impressive power. But it's that power which is the cause of everything that's gone wrong. threatening the lives of others as well as yourselves.
No, you've got it wrong.
No, this isn't something that only concerns you. This power is a maelstrom that surrounds the world. A maelstrom eventually becomes a raging torrent that swallows lives without mercy. If you really know what's going on in Colony Gamma, then you must understand this.
That's...
So, tell me, Mio. Was it the power of becoming an Ouroboros that drove you to the other side? Were you reduced to merely one part of a maelstrom?
No, you're wrong.
And what precisely am I wrong about?
We became Ouroboros by pure chance. But we thought that with such power we'd be able to do more.
Ha! Do what?
Keep the world alive. Find new ways to use our lives for... I don't know. I can't put it into words. But that's what we want to use it for. That's all I'm sure of.
Very pretty words.
We can only go forward. We want to find a way that doesn't involve sacrificing lives.
Looks like I've misjudged.
What?
Well, you've heard for yourself. I don't believe they are traitors. In my capacity as commander, I judge them not deserving of death. Are you in agreement, Consul?
The Consul's here.
So this is where you are hiding.
What a lovely fiction. Bravo! The fact remains. Ouroboros will destroy the world.
But that's just one possibility. Still, people can change. I choose to believe them.
Like the old you?
Yes. I had no will, no resolution, only shame. But they aren't me. They will walk a different path.
You shall persist no matter what.
You gave me a chance to fix it. I have an obligation. So let's stop doing things your way. Let's end that here.
Very well. Then I shall make you and the traitors recant your folly. With the power of Moebius!
Commander!
Right, you lot. Time to walk the walk. Prove that this power leads to light.
We will!
If we get wiped here, we're switching people's classes back. Alright. Get that launch. And then Senna smashed. Nice, girl. No chain attack yet.
You won't get away! A fusion of our... I'll have you up and at 'em in no time. What? What? Pretty good. You won't get away! Here and now!
What? Come on now!
Time to win out the big gun! Feeling that right hot touch! Your destiny is to be destroyed! Where that came from?
No escape!
You eat this! Pretty good! You won't get away! Hold on tight!
He has a higher enrage threshold than other Moebius we've fought before. So this is going to be interesting for sure.
Just watch!
Deflect this! Well within tolerance. Let me help! More where that came from! I'll show you! Here and now! This!
How about this? Here!
A fusion of our strength!
Let's do it, Tyon!
I had better fix this.
Just watch! I'm serious! Let's do it, Tyon!
Okay, Tyon. Healer Ouroboros back at it.
The heat's building up! Eyes over here! You didn't disappoint!
I'll show you!
I'll let you hear this!
Cheeky! Here and now!
Ha! No escape!
Eat
How
this!
about this?
More where that came from! Pretty good! You deflected! You can't! You won't get away!
How about this?
Let me give you a taste! Eat this! Here and now! Harry! You won't get away!
You what?
Deflected!
Come on now! Really felt it!
A fusion of our strength! Let me give you a taste!
I'll
Give
let
it up!
here! Ha!
What? Know where that came from? Time to win out the big gun! You ain't ready for this! Your destiny is to be destroyed!
Level 2 Ouroboros out of Lands and Senna.
Let me give you a taste!
No good!
We have the advantage in this fight. You won't get away!
Come on now! Oh,
Let me help! Watch carefully! Witness my power! Hold on tight! Interlink fully out!
no escape! You're sparking spark now, mate!
Give it up!
Nice, Senna!
Just watch!
Withstand this! Give it up!
I'm sorry, everyone.
Sorry, I wasn't doing my job.
No escape! How about this? I'm still okay. Hang in there, I'll hear the heat's building up. I thought I was unstoppable. Senna! Senna, wake up!
Let me give you a taste!
I'll end it here!
I need you, Mio! I'm the one you want. Take it to them! Your destiny is to be destroyed here! Well within time. Don't be a hero! Face my rage! Withstand this! Give it up! Ready to interlink! Move where that came from! It ends here, Chief. Prepare yourself. Witness, let me give
And prepare yourself, Moebius G, for our chain attack!
have an idea in mind. I use my thinking mind.
Tyrant Wave.
I'll lead.
Alright, boyo. His talent art must have the burst on it, because I'm not seeing it here.
Right, then follow up.
A little bit of healing. Mio.
Here's the finisher.
We can go all night.
Noah's back in action.
I have an idea in mind.
Now we will use the Dragon Unbound. Leading off with Uni. Going into lands.
I'll follow your lead.
Noah. Bravo, Teach. Reactivation on lands and Teach.
How's this for a plan? All right.
Brave Assault. Lead us off, Senna.
I'll follow your lead. Don't think you're in the clear.
And lands leads us into Overkill.
This'll end it. Let's bring it home.
Reactivation on Noah.
Great idea. Yippee!
Alright, Senna.
The first move goes to me. More where that came from.
And one for good measure.
Commander, we...
Not yet, Mio.
What?
It's not over yet. There's one thing you still have to do, isn't there?
There is.
Let's go back to the colony and decide our next steps from there.
Teach has temporarily rejoined the party.
Let's head back to Colony Gamma. You know what you have to do, yes?
Of course. I planned on it.
We've been spotted.
Glory.
No,
I'm the one you want.
Wow, thanks.
Butterfly blade.
Purple.
Days. White fly.
Hit.
Divine protection.
Yes.
Butterfly blade. That should give us a leg up. That's the weak point.
Disappoint.
Start off with a little bit of fusion here.
Look away from me.
Ever the paragon, Mio. Big impact. Dark banner.
No way. Cool. I can feel it in my bones.
I feel the power.
Yeah. Feels just like it should.
White fly.
Yeah.
Butterfly blade.
Great.
Balls. Now I'm ready to make some waves.
Whew. That was spectacular.
We will try to avoid all the fights we can on the way back to the colony. And with Teach's environment traversal skill, we should be able to get that container up at the top of that sandy slope right outside the main colony gate.
Not to worry. Just stick to the plan.
Glory.
Eyes over here.
You're a lifesaver. Furious blast.
No
White
flash.
fly.
We've drawn a Blant into this fight. 2 Blants into this fight.
Potentially problematic.
And he's not back. Is this my punishment?
No! We're supposed to protect you!
Let's make a run for it!
What's happening? They'll pay for this!
And we had a successful little hit and run there. We could go back for them. But that would likely just draw in more. And we don't want that.
Not to worry, just stick to the plan.
Glory!
Eyes over here!
You're a lifesaver. Cannonball! White front. Divine protection. Butterfly blade.
Extra! Hit 'em over and over!
Good going, Uni.
Eyes over here!
You're a lifesaver. Why? Flathead. Butterfly
Divine
blade.
protection.
Dark
One
banner.
flat! Couldn't keep them in check! Eyes over here!
Appreciate it.
Wide flat! I'm gonna get a swing of this!
Break splitter.
Flash!
Glory.
Heal! Back!
Hammerhead. White
Divine
front.
protection! No flat!
That should give us a leg up.
Appreciate it.
Hit Thor!
Days.
Things are building up!
Time to end this. We're unstoppable with you around, Senna.
I'm the girl with the gall!
Those birds are leaving us alone. There's a little key item out on that ledge over there, but I'll grab that off camera. I'm not going to be showing all their locations, because 1, I don't even know what they're used for. And 2, this video's gone on long enough as it is already, and we want to conclude the quest, not chase down something we don't even know what it's for.
They say time flies like an arrow.
Also, this is not meant to be a 100% guide walkthrough, more a blind playthrough from a veteran of the series who is in absolute awe of how amazing this game is so far.
This is something decent, right?
Here we go!
Commander, you knew from the start.
Not at all. I was serious, Mio. I was ready to die to take you down.
So what you mean is you were testing us?
Such power can drive people mad. I needed to be sure about you. I needed to know that you hadn't fallen into the trap of being enthralled by power, that you had retained your own will.
So that's why you had to try to kill us for real?
Determining the true nature of power is a kind of power in itself. That's how I do things.
You're surprisingly violent.
But just one slip and you'd be...
I once got to see how power can destroy a person up close. I knew a soldier who was lost in it and lost to it. I don't want to see that happen to you, nor does anyone in the colony. It was no choice at all to put my life on the line to prevent it.
You're right that being in Ouroboros comes with huge power, but it's full of danger too.
Yeah, but we're fine. We use it right, so...
The reason I became an instructor was to teach people how to confront power. But there was always a niggling doubt at the back of my mind. That people are at heart stupid creatures that power makes a mockery of.
That's...
But if you were to ask me whether I still thought that way, I'd say no.
So you have hope?
I do. Now that I've crossed blades with you, I understand. So, the Maelstrom hasn't become a raging torrent, but a clear, strong current.
Commander, if that's what you think, then I'd like you to come with us.
Oh. And may I ask why?
I want you to see with your own eyes that your faith in us isn't misplaced. You want something from us. More than just words, right?
Yes. The stream becomes the flow of life itself, bringing change and upheaval to the world. And you want me to be the one to watch over your futures. That's it, isn't it?
Yes. Well, something like that.
Okay then. I'll do it. I accept the job. But what have those of you from Kevas to say on this matter?
Yes, of course. The more the merrier, especially if they're as strong as you.
Fine by me. Assuming we never have to fight it out like this again.
Well, that all depends on how well you train, doesn't it?
Ugh, why?
I was only joking. Before I forget, Mio, I'd like to ask you a favor in return for this.
Anything.
Thank you. I'll run through the particulars later. Oh wait, I actually know a very good place for talking. It's just...
Yeah, I think I'll pass on that part.
Quest complete. Going beyond power. We don't care about the experience, we won't be using it. 1210 gold, and the important point, 10 soul points for our Ouroboros trees.
I'm not much, but I will assist you however possible.
We have our first Agnian hero, Thaumaturge Teach. His nickname is indeed his name in-game. I'm gonna guess Mio. There was just too much going on in that quest involving Mio and Teach, Mio and her friend in particular, for this not to be Mio's inherited class. We have new info acquired. Request from Teach. Teach's class. Class Thaumaturge. Role Healer. Has both healing and offensive options. Aim to keep allies healed during a combo with an art that uses Armor Veil.
Got it
all
then,
memorized.
Teach. You said you wanted to talk.
That's correct. Let's discuss our next steps.
Alright, and we will do that next time. Thank you for watching. I have been your host, Whale. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and consider subbing to the channel. If you do sub to the channel, make sure to ring that notification bell to get notified about all my latest uploads. And I hope you... As always, comments are welcome down in the comment section below, and do consider answering the question of the day. I hope you all are having a wonderful day, and until next time, goodbye.